does it?
Wind, show me where to go.
One enemy remaining.
자리 잡았어?
아직
왜 이렇게 오래 걸려? 여기 잘한다고 했잖아.
알고 있어. 재촉하지 마.
시간이 없어. 그냥 들어간다.
그러다 총 맞는 수가 있다.
나만 믿으라고.
페닉스 안 돼.
징계. 거봐. 나만 믿으랬지? 오오오오오. 방금 그건 뭐야?
내가 말했을 텐데.
너한테는 아니지.
뭐 제가 먼저 쐈어.
먼저? 그럼 너도 쐈다는 소리네? 뭐야, 변명도 안 해? 그렇게 그냥 가버리시겠다. 그래, 막 나가자 이거지?
첫인상을 잘 남기는 게 중요하지. 자, 날 잘 보라고.
Only type of light that I ever hide from is them red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from?
폭발한다.
Who you wanna become?
잘 가.
Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here.
이게 중력이다.
One to the right, down, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again.
우린 시작도 그 과정도 지켜봤지. 이제 끝낼 차례야. 우리가 이기고 있어.
Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. What I want, so I'm never leaving. Whole team.
이번엔 운이 없네.
Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat.
다들 진정해. 시간과 공간이라는 건 너의 생각과 완전히 다르거든.
Mr. Bullseye.
6:30 in the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside. You keep talking and I'm listening, but could you try to shut up? I'm almost getting dizzy now from the way you bum me out. I know that you wanted me to be someone I'm not. Give you all my love and never mess it up. But I won't be pretending that I have some hidden love for you, baby. I'm done, I'm just done. Because I'm way too passive aggressive for you, babe. I know that I can be too faced, but I won't feel like you do, babe. You know I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about mistakes. It's not like you'll get a retake. I'll never feel like you do, babe. Even if I try to, even if I try to, even if I try to, I'll never feel like you do. Yeah. I know you think we're good together. Every time I see your happy face, I wanna tell you to just leave me alone. Ooh. Take a hint, don't be so selfish. I'm trying to make it easy, point you in the right direction, yeah. Could you stay away from me?
Okay, G-Bob here, double killing there.
Pride frogs just died.
Okay, just firing these shots up here so it can't to get it diffused here. And that's gonna be it. Gonna peek here, gets the, take a different angle. Wow, getting onto the A site now.
Oh,
Nice.
raises himself up.
It was surprising two of those players.
Waiting around the corner.
Oh my God, Kelly.
Whoa.
Now this is what
uses them maybe, and then your teammate comes in and gets a kill.
Yeah.
Spike get him. Seeker with double kills there with that Bucky. It's okay though. I know you can shoot things through walls, guys. It's super sick.
set up there.
It's awesome.
All right, plant for garage. So they're actually spamming this. Oh!
Oh, 0.62 seconds.
Yeah, they're gonna. Cypher narrowly gets away from those paint shells. Bunny hopping in here. Coming in here. They're in heaven right now. Just Glow over here on lower.
Lockdown going down as well. Only Kelly left over.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We just had our first semifinal here at Valorant Masters Korea. I am your host, Chober, here at the Analyst Desk with Ending Life. And as expected, Vision Strikers takes it. Of course, we were walked through the legend of the cursed frog, thanks to Tastosis there. They ran us through kind of the lore behind Split, so to speak. But, you know, Vision Strikers takes it. I would say a closer game on Split than expected, though.
It definitely was, but, you know, at the end of the day, they do maintain that 100% win
True.
rate. But Damwon Gaming Gia definitely put up a fight on Split and showed the possibilities, at least for, you know, the team that will make it into the finals. That, you know, we did it, but, you know, we got knocked out in the semifinals. You guys may just have a chance of beating Vision Strikers on Split.
I mean, it's kind of important at this point to start seeing where those weaknesses start to show for Vision Strikers.
Yeah.
So there is hope that for all the teams in Korea that they might one day beat Vision Strikers. But let's take a look at the updated bracket. This does mean that Vision Strikers now sits comfortably waiting in the finals for Valorant Masters Korea. I mean, again, we had some closer games than expected, etc. But so far, bracket looks as you would have expected on paper coming in this week.
It definitely does. You know, props to all 8 teams once again for making it into the Masters.
Yeah.
And, you know, this just shows the potential of Korean esports in Valorant. But yeah, Vision Strikers sitting up there very comfortably, and now they're just going to be watching MUYAHO and NUTURN play and figure some stuff out and possibly work on, you know, their flaws and, you know, picking on their flaws to see what they can use against them in the finals.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be very crucial. I think Vision Strikers, we've talked about this coming into today's show about how the story is always like, oh, well, this team might finally beat Vision Strikers. That's like always the storyline in Korea.
Yeah.
But we're really starting to get to that point here for Vision Strikers. So they need to be quite vigilant about staying ahead and staying at the top. Well, our next game is going to be MUYAHO versus NUTURN. Now, MUYAHO came in just guns blazing here for Valorant Masters Korea.
Yeah, and their playstyle is guns blazing with Buzz's Jet just going in and just sweeping everybody. I know if you guys been twittering, his Jet plays his clips have been just floating around here and there. So go check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, not APE. What am I saying?
MUYAHO.
Just dominating and getting up all the way into the semifinals. Didn't struggle too much, I'd have to say, but now this is the real test going up against NUTURN.
Yeah, they did have the long day with Damwon Gaming Kia, of course. It was a little bit delayed, and there was a bit of back and forth, but I mean, they came back in the first map to win it, and then they were able to close it out on Icebox. Not sweeping anything, but they still proved themselves. And I think, as you mentioned, I mean, the most important thing is MUYAHO has been coming in with just a lot of pressure on all the maps, right? They're playing much more aggressive than a lot of these other teams, and some teams start to shake a little bit when their strategy is a bit more timely, right? They're taking their patience, and MUYAHO just comes in through the door.
Exactly. So as long as those timely pushes that MUYAHO does isn't caught off guard by like a 5-member just waiting for the push, you get the information, and if you push out and maybe you pick one off, that's another positive. If nobody is there, that's also good information for the opposite side. So yeah, MUYAHO do take a little bit of risk, but still I think it's worth taking the risk, especially with the playstyle of MUYAHO and having some great aimers on their team as well.
Yeah, I mean, they make it work for themselves. Now they will be going up against NUTURN, who they had a rougher start, but only because they had to face Vision Strikers on day one. They did take that Haven off of them, making it a 1-2. We talked about that at the beginning of the show, but after that, I mean, they had a pretty handy win against Apex People, and then TNL, I would say, was a bit closer, but they still performed as you would expect.
Yeah, it definitely was a little bit closer, the most recent match against TNL, right? But they did come out 2-0, but that is actually the match that I am kind of worried when I was watching NUTURN. Not doing a clean sweep, but rather, going very, very close at only like a 2-round difference of victory. So, let's hope that, that doesn't say anything about, now when they go up against MUYAHO, are they going to struggle? Or will they actually take the throne of being at least the second place or the top 2 team in Korea?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's important there is that coming into Valorant Masters Korea, TNL looked to be losing a bit of steam, not having momentum. NUTURN looked very strong, but as you mentioned, it was still it was pretty even match, right? NUTURN ends up winning both maps, but that's also just because on the first map on Haven, they had a Lau carrying pretty hard. On the second map, you have Suggest finally popping off. He was a bit shaky in map 1 in that matchup. So they relied a bit on their individual skill in the matchup against TNL. We'll see if they're in tip-top condition today. Now, these two teams have faced off before. We'll get the record up here in just a short moment, but so far, NUTURN's looking really strong against them, 4 maps to 1.
Yeah, so they only lost a map, so which means, NUTURN is going to be pretty confident in any or most ban picks. And I'm pretty sure NUTURN have practiced on the map that they have lost, not only to MUYAHO, but to even Vision Strikers in the early games where it was a 1-2 and Vision Striker victory. So NUTURN are known for those grinding practice, just grinding their time into practice. So, we'll see what kind of changes that NUTURN has brought for us today.
Yeah, I think the most important thing here is, of course, once again, NUTURN won both times on Haven. That seems to be their strongest map, at least coming into Valorant Masters Korea. That's the one where they beat Vision Strikers as well. Well, now let's take a look at them individually then. Not necessarily against each other, but overall, MUYAHO, their numbers are fairly okay. Split looks a bit shaky, though. 44% is one of the lower rates we've seen.
Yeah, Split might, I don't know. Like, there's so, so... Haven is 64%, not too high, and I'm pretty sure, as Chobra just mentioned, and as we always mention over and over again when NUTURN comes up and NUTURN is a topic of subject, that their Haven is so strong that they might have to ban it. But Split is so low, so are they going to ban Haven? Are they going to ban Split?
Okay.
So it's like they're going to have a little bit of a dilemma in terms of ban picks on the map.
All right. And this is one of those cases where that Icebox 100% is that one game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This isn't Vision Strikers where it's like, oh, they have now 27 games on Split. At 100%. So that Icebox is still kind of a wild card. On the flip side, as you mentioned, I mean, NUTURN on Haven, 83% over 18 games. Now, this is normally what a good team looks like. It's like, 18 games, 83%, not the whole like 26 game, 100% win streak for Vision Strikers. So NUTURN Haven, very strong. Icebox, they only played once again, but they seem to not want to have to deal with Icebox at all so far this tournament.
Yeah, it definitely is. And, in terms of NUTURN, the rest of the map, other than Icebox and Haven that you mentioned, Bind, Split, Ascent, they're actually pretty solid as well. And you notice that, MUYAHO's Ascent win rate was pretty high,
Yeah.
It was 79% to 71 NUTURN. But you have to remember, they faced against each other, and NUTURN actually did beat MUYAHO on Ascent as well. So regardless of the numbers being higher for MUYAHO, they also have to be afraid of NUTURN's Ascent as well. So it's like NUTURN is taking away all the possible or the confidence in certain maps that MUYAHO might have and just taking it away. It's like, what are you going to pick?
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I think anytime, especially this early in a stage of a game, we see teams where one team is favored on paper. It's the weaker team that has some trouble. But as we mentioned, I mean, Haven probably has to be banned. NUTURN's just been so strong. And then NUTURN, I mean, Split is kind of low for both of these teams, but I would assume Icebox maybe being banned. If not, maybe MUYAHO picks it up and says, hey, we want to kind of switch things up a little bit here.
Yeah, so just like the prediction and like Chober mentioned, unless NUTURN bans Icebox, I think this is a prediction, keep in mind.
Right.
Yeah, right? So unless NUTURN bans Icebox, MUYAHO, if Icebox is open and they do ban Split, Icebox is definitely going to be picked by MUYAHO because they saw how much NUTURN actually struggled
That's
on
true.
Icebox.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was against a stronger team, but still, either way, all in all, I think MUYAHO's best chance of taking down NUTURN is taking a map away on Icebox first off the get-go.
Yeah, I mean, I think on stats, we would probably expect Icebox to be banned, but I think those predictions ending, I want to see that happen because then we can test our Tosis on Icebox, finally. We can finally see him casting on Icebox. We can make it happen today. This is all up to you, NUTURN and MUYAHO. Make it happen. But those are the map predictions. Again, it's kind of, do you want to play it safe or do you want to take a bit of a risk? Now, let's talk about some of these players, of course. You already talked about MUYAHO being a bit explosive. And when we talk about that, I mean, we got to talk about Buzz and Intro as a duo, but Intro has been popping off lately in Masters.
Exactly, and Intro being the key player is also one of, I want to give a lot of props to Intro because he is an Omen player. He is a smoker. He's not an entry fragger. He is not Vision Striker's king. So, him being considered a key player on MUYAHO, it just means that as a smoker and as someone that's in the supporting position, always entering a little bit late, is still able to become the key player, is able to click on heads, is able to get the high ACS. So, Intro. But he's not the only one, right? Like, we talk about Buzz, we talk about 10X. MUYAHO is stacked with individual talent.
Yeah, and what's really interesting about Intro is you mentioned that he's an Omen player, and he always has been, but then in that last matching in Daewon Gaming Kia, he played 3 different agents across 3 maps, right? We saw the Omen, we saw the Phoenix, and then the Sova. So he's able to kind of shift around to help the team work around the map that they've chosen, rather than just sticking with that one agent. So we'll see if we see that versatility today. On the side of NUTURN, we've got a bit of a change here today on today's show.
Suggest?
We normally talk about suggest, but today it's going to be allow. I know, such a huge twist.
Oh my gosh.
No one saw that coming. It's going to be the Jet. I know normally it's the Raze for NUTURN for suggest, but let's talk about allow on that Jet today.
Yeah, well, anybody tuning in today for the first time, they'll probably be like, "Oh, it's a Jet. What's the big change? Isn't it always a Jet?" But yeah, it was suggest until now, but allow. The recent game, I think, I had my mouth open whenever Allow came on screen, when the observers were on him, especially with the Jet. Blaze Storms are insane. Like, he is one of the reasons why, people are yelling Korean Jet. Obviously, he's not that Korean Jet. He's not Soldam. He's the Korean Jet. But, other than Soldam, many other Jets, including Allow, is, proving saying to you guys that, not only him, but all the other Korean Jets are as good too. And he proven that by being the key player, by getting those highlight reels.
Yeah, I think the important thing is we've been kind of always highlighting suggest, right? And he has the kind of more explosive moments, but you look at the stats and Allow currently, I think, 3rd place in the KD ratio so far in Masters Korea. Obviously, that's just this week. And then 2nd in average combat score overall. So more consistent for the team, able to always be top of the line and carry them through that scoreboard. well, it's time to choose who we think is going to win. And keep in mind, obviously, the winner of this goes up against Vision Strikers in the finals. So who do you think we'll be seeing when Sunday comes around on that final stage?
To be honest, this is kind of tricky, and it still is tricky a little bit, but I'm gonna have to just go with NUTURN.
Okay. Yeah.
How about you?
So I am going to go with NUTURN. I'm going to go with NUTURN. I know yesterday's show, I was like, I'm waiting for that NUTURN to go to the finals for the rematch against Vision Strikers. But then I woke up this morning and I was thinking about MUYAHO, and there's something about their momentum, their energy, but that's like a very subjective thing. It's not on paper. It's just this gut feeling. So I still vote for NUTURN as well.
Yeah, and also I also wanted to mention, now that we're on the subject of who might win, right? Like the predictions. Both of these teams' playstyle also are very different, right? Like whenever NUTURN comes up, I always say, well, we do talk about the key players, but the key things to watch out for, like especially on the minimap, you will see Solo or Perry lurking around, you know, creating the momentum. But MUYAHO are the full ham rush if they get a kill. So, you know, the playstyle is very different. So let's see which one works better.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, I think something that comes up often when you're talking about styles is the agent differences as well. Cypher seems to be still very favored by MUYAHO, not so much by NUTURN. No Sky here today in this matchup. We've seen that in the first matchup between Vision Strikers and Dama Gaming Kia. So this is going to be the second semifinal here. Of course, whoever wins here, they are going to make it into the top 2 of VALORANT Masters Korea. They will be facing off against the current best team, Vision Strikers, in the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. In just about 5 minutes, it's going to be MUYAHO versus NUTURN in a best of 3.
Don't stop. I love it when you touch my skin. No, it's bad. It's bad. I don't care if the walls are caving in right now. I need you to kill off my lonely nights. Otherwise, I'll just be dead inside. I can't keep pretending you don't exist. Hate the lies, you know I can't resist, yeah. Baby, I don't mind you calling. I'm still awake in my bed. Say the things you shouldn't be saying. I don't want you to act like you still have that halo. Halo, got the halo. Like you still have that halo. Halo, you should let it go. Sing me to sleep, I need you once. When a good thing goes and another turns bad, when the best of shows is something we never had. Say me now, would you stay with me a while? 'Cause when a good thing goes and another turns bad, so please don't break my heart. You will tear me apart. 'Cause you are my headlight, my flashlight. So please don't break my heart.
Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when I pass your door, the memories come back again. Pictures of us flooding back just like a wave. Makes me wonder what happened, what you're up to today. Remember when we stole your mother's car, we drove for days. Teenagers with too many feelings and rage. We were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. I remember thinking if I only could stop the time. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause I was being next to you. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause all I needed was my friend. Way back when, way back when, way back when. Remember when my father taught us how to play guitar, and we started up a band in my garage. We thought our dream would take us so far, but after a week or so it all just fell apart. But we were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. I remember thinking if I only could stop the time right now. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause I was being next to you. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause all I needed was my friend. Way back when, way back when we were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. Way back when, way back when. It's not fair. Why do I still think about you when you're not here? I'm ruined, but it's stupid, 'cause it's been 2 years. Saw you moved on with someone new. Thought I did too. It's not fair. Everything he says is what I wanna hear. He's perfect, I deserve this. I'm floating on air, telling my friends that I'm all in, till I find another one and do it again. I'm scared I can't love nobody else. Never gonna feel the way I felt. Something's out of place, know it from the start. I can't feel a thing 'cause you stole my heart. I'm scared I can't love nobody else. Never gonna feel the way I felt. Something's out of place, know it from the start. I can't feel a thing 'cause you stole my heart. I like to convince myself he's moving too fast. Excuses, but the truth is I start to hold back. 'Cause nothing feels good when you've had great. It just ain't the same. Got rid of every trace of you, no replacing you, yeah. Boy, what have you done? I keep running from sure things and good guys. I see you in their eyes, and I can't get you out of my head. I'm scared I can't love nobody else. Never gonna feel the way I felt. Something's out of place, know it from the start. I can't feel a thing 'cause you stole my heart. I'm not even wishing you were mine, but someone else is just a waste of time. Something's out of place, know it from the start. I can't feel a thing 'cause you stole my heart. No replacing you. Boy, what have you done? Stole my heart. No replacing you. Boy, what have you done? Stole my heart. Now I'm scared I can't love nobody else. Never gonna feel the way I felt. Something's out of place, know it from the start. I can't feel a thing 'cause you stole my heart. I'm never gonna feel the way I felt. Oh, something's out of place, know it from the start. I can't feel a thing 'cause you stole my heart. No replacing you. Boy, what have you done? Stole my heart. No replacing you, yeah. Boy, what have you done? Stole my heart.
I just wanna get lost. Pour it down, just pour it down. You stay home and be nice. Boy, I will be gone all night. I am fine by myself, 'cause I won't be here alone. No. You don't know what you got. You don't know until it's gone. You don't know what I am worth. Your words are like bullets now. Sometimes they hurt. I stay high when bullets fly. Out of reach, won't be coming down. I can't wait till it's over. I can't wait till it ends. You got a chip on your shoulder, and I don't need to pretend. Yeah, we are alright, alright. We'll spend another night, I can't wait till it's over. I can't wait till this ends. You got a chip on your shoulder, and I don't need to pretend. Yeah, we are alright, alright. We'll spend another night. I just wanna get lost. It's the only thing I wanna do. I wanna forget where I came from, where there's no getting over you. I am fine by myself, 'cause I won't be here alone. No, no. You don't know what you got. You don't know until it's gone. You don't know what I am worth. Your words are like bullets now. Sometimes they hurt. I stay high when bullets fly. Out of reach, won't be coming down. I can't wait till it's over. I can't wait till it ends. You got a chip on your shoulder, and I don't need to pretend. Yeah, we are alright, alright. I won't spend another night, can't wait till it's over. Can't wait till this ends. You got a chip on your shoulder, and I don't need to pretend. Yeah, we are alright. Try to hold it together, but I'm losing my grip. I need someone who can make me feel better. Wrap me up in a sweater, treat my pain with a kiss. Then suddenly you are here, inside my head, everywhere. Where did you come from? I'm wondering, baby, are you made up of for real? Say, can you feel what I feel? 'Cause I can tell if I'm just dreaming. I wish I had a girl like you, and wish you could be real, but you're not really here. And I don't wanna wake up without you, but tonight is gonna have to do. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, I fade away. Every day you're not with me, baby. Now that you've showed me what love could be like, what can I say? I know it sounds like I'm crazy, but I need to believe in you to get through my life. Then suddenly you are here, inside my head, everywhere. Where did you come from? I'm wondering, baby, are you made up of for real? Say, can you feel what I feel? 'Cause I can tell if I'm just dreaming. I wish I had a girl like you, and wish you could be real, but you're not really here. And I don't wanna wake up without you, but tonight is gonna have to do. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, girl like you, girl like you. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, girl like you, girl like you. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you.
I could probably use some heartbreak to get moving. Tired of the way you let me down. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So, all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is all my time. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't need to, as long as I don't have to stay with you. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. I'm so sick of the way you let me down. So, all my time, oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do, mess with my head. Just pick me up, let me down like you don't care. This is all my time. All my time, oh, don't try.
What's up, Artosis? It's 2021 and we got some kind of dubsteppy music going here.
Forever tasteless.
That's going to be the forever esports
You know,
music,
in the future, they're going to call dubstep classical music.
They're going to call it classical esports tunes.
Yeah.
So we just wrapped up Vision Strikers versus Don Juan Gaming Kia. Look, the second game was closer. That was exciting.
Yeah.
But Vision Strikers just appears to be the biggest dog in the pack.
They certainly are so far. They're in that finals, the grand finals overall of the tournament, and they await the winner of this next match. And this next match is, like, so far, I think, the most excited I have been for a match in this tournament.
Well, this is one, like, it could go either way. I think we're definitely going to go to game 3. MUYAHO and NUTURN, I'm super hype about this, and I think that even though Vision Strikers is clearly still the favorite for whoever advances, it's going to be a really exciting David versus Goliath match.
Yeah. And you know what? This is what kind of excites me about MUYAHO against NUTURN. Like, watching the teams, you know, I'm still pretty new to this tactical FPS stuff, but I feel like I've been able to tell the differences in skill between a lot of the teams.
Yeah.
And with these, I think NUTURN is better than MUYAHO, but I'm not exactly sure, and I feel like I'm going to learn a lot from watching these two teams fight.
Out of all the teams we could have go against each other, this is, I think, the most exciting, the hardest one to call.
Yeah, they haven't played each other in the tournament. They both have looked much better than everyone but Vision Strikers.
Right.
But to compare them to each other, I'm having a very hard time. But like I said, I predicted a NUTURN victory. What about you?
I predicted NUTURN as well.
You as well.
But I think that, like, honestly, it could be like 55% chance NUTURN wins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I think it could be very close.
Yeah.
But yeah, NUTURN is also the team that looks closest in cleanness and preciseness to maybe Vision Strikers. Like, they really know how to play it.
Well, they have that heavy Counter-Strike base in that team as well.
Right. But MUYAHO, these guys have been a lot of fun to cast. They're very strong. Their ID is based off of a meme, basically, out here. And I think the sky's the limit. I'm curious to see what kind of major sponsors are going to come in here on the way.
Yeah.
Again, we don't really know where every region is. I know there's a million experts in the chat. And all these people, you know, pontificating about what region they think is going to win. But we really actually don't know. I mean, that is literally the function of tournaments like this and the rest of the Valorant tournaments, is so that we can actually conclude, where the...
Stop using facts and reason.
I'm sorry.
I'm all about regional tribalism over here, Tasteless.
Yeah, I'm all about the continentalism.
Yeah.
But there's so many different Valorant tournaments all over the world, and I think especially with this game, I do want to point out, I think traditionally we've only really thought of 3 regions historically in esports, and it was really because it's, in the area where the world's most developed, especially with internet infrastructure. You think NA, EU, and Asia. But in reality, we've had such an expansion into Southeast Asia with esports. Latin America is blowing up in esports.
Yeah, Brazil's getting so big.
The Middle East is really picking up.
True.
Eastern Europe has always been quite strong. China is always somebody you have to factor in. I mean, there's just so many people. I think it's going to continue on as India continues to develop and other regions as well. Where, we really don't know in the long run. Like, let's say, 5 years from now, if people really pick up this game and there's a lot of interest. I mean, we actually saw something similar happen in Tekken, where suddenly all these guys from Pakistan were amazing.
Yeah,
and it's because there's a bunch of arcades out there that in malls and stuff that have Tekken. And it was like, oh, is this actually the best region in the world? Is it not Japan or Korea?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Same thing can happen here with Valorant. I mean, maybe it's
PC cafes and everything. You know, if this game gets bigger and bigger and COVID goes away.
But we don't know. I mean, it could end up being Thailand. It could end up being... there's so many places where this game is picking up. And that's one of the things I'm most excited for about Valorant in general, just as a little caveat to put in here, is we really don't know. And it really could end up being regions you don't necessarily expect to have.
Well, with that being said, Tasteless, we're starting to compare these two teams, looking at the Jet players against each other, Buzz and Allow. Very similar stats on either side here.
Yeah. So, the standard Korean Jets are the MVPs here. I want to see what the lineup is. We did see Vision Strikers opt out of using Jet.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see that change.
And they do seem to be the people that are kind of dictating the Korean meta.
Yeah, for sure.
We've seen a growth in usage of Sky in the Korean meta. We've had Viper come in. Viper seems to be much more commonly picked in other regions, but
in this playoff tournament, I don't think we had any.
I think we had one
Viper pick. Okay,
I think. But yeah, I mean, we used to always have Jet in every single game. It seems like we still always have Omen, which makes sense mainly for his smokes.
Yeah, yep.
There's just so much you can do with Omen's smoking areas.
Yeah, it's either him or Brimstone on each map.
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
You have to have those smokes.
And so, yeah, I mean, like this is going to be a fun match here. I do want to see if they're going to lean into the older meta, or if they're going to, be going with something newer and crazier, like we've had a little bit of already. NUTURN. Everybody went NUTURN.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but I don't think that these predictions. It's not like when we all picked Vision Strikers. I do think this could go either way. Like if MUYAHO wins, I'm not blown away.
Yeah, I'll be a little bit surprised if MUYAHO wins, but yeah, I wouldn't at all be blown away. Like I was saying, I can't tell 100% that NUTURN is better than MUYAHO. It feels that way when I watch, but you're seeing them play against completely different teams, so it's hard to say how their styles are going to clash, how they're going to do against each other.
Well, we're actually starting to get the layers of where everybody is. Some of these teams, they had such close matches, and then they go up to the next level, fight a team like NUTURN, and NUTURN completely wipes them.
Might be. That could happen. Like MUYAHO has dominated the groups and brackets they've been in.
Yeah.
But here we are, and this is completely fresh going up against NUTURN.
Right.
And maybe you're right. Maybe NUTURN just slaps them down.
It could be the case. But I am hoping for a third game and that this is closer. A lot of pressure here. I mean, the final boss, Vision Strikers, is waiting.
Mm-hmm.
They're sitting there with their arms folded, letting these two guys duke it out, these two teams duke it out. And obviously, everybody knows, whether it's MUYAHO or NUTURN, they're the underdog. But we really don't know who's going to win here. And this is a big moment out in Korea. This is the first VALORANT Masters. Wow, so we might actually get to cast on Icebox, you and me finally. Bind and Split will be map 1 and 2. If we do go to map 3, we will go to Icebox. Haven was banned by MUYAHO, and Ascent was banned by NUTURN.
Look at that.
That's cool. NUTURN basically punting the most standard map.
Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it?
And then, I'm curious about the Haven pick. I guess they just decide that's their weakest map, but this is interesting because Bind, Split, and Icebox are very different maps from each other.
They certainly are. Dude, I really hope we get to map 3. That would be amazing.
Yeah, same, man.
I love this lineup of maps, though. We haven't seen this lineup yet.
Crazy, man.
I love me some Split. Opening up on Bind is always exciting. If we get to Icebox, we've had a night.
Are we going to do it, though, Artosis? Can we get to the third map? Can we get to Icebox?
It is doable. It is doable.
We're going to go to Bind now and see what the agent selection is. We see Perry might take Viper. Not sure if this is a troll or not.
Yeah, it looks like Buzz lining up for getting Raze. Intro over on Phoenix. Harry goes for the Cypher. That's pretty common for him. Yeah, Intro does pick up Phoenix.
And we've seen this before. Harry does like to have the Cypher on this map. It's going to be Ghana here going with Brimstone. And that makes sense. Brimstone's basically the best alternative to an Omen. And especially with having triple smoke setups. This does make for certain moments in the game. It's a little bit better in some ways than Omen. It looks like they're going to lean into Omen for the smoker here for NUTURN.
Yeah, and it looks like, okay, so Breach goes to solo, and then Suggest takes Raze. Okay. Do you have a favorite lineup as far as the agents go?
Well, it seems like NUTURN went with kind of the classic Bind team comp we have, the Omen, Sova, Jet, Breach, Raze.
Yeah.
A little bit of it's actually quite a different team setup. They only have 2 mirrored agents here.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Guys, this is game 1 MUYAHO versus NUTURN. The winner of this best of 3 moves on to the finals of VALORANT Masters Korea.
Dude, honestly, this is really hype for me because NUTURN has been kind of the team that I've really been watching and really paying attention to because I feel like they're the ones that are going to be able to upset Vision Strikers and make the great stories. But MUYAHO's picks, in my little brain at least, this lineup of agents looks really good for this map. Brimstone to just cut A in half. They have a Cypher, which is very standard and normal.
Yeah.
They have the Raze, which seems so important on the map. I love it. I love this lineup. All right, NUTURN pushing up B long immediately. Harry takes some damage, pulls back around. Allow looking to infiltrate right now. Aldrone coming out.
Okay, Harry just in the corner right now. Cloudburst thrown down to obfuscate anything that he can see outside of there. Intro does get a kill on the Aldrone. Intro and Harry taking out 2 of the other players now. Lakia with a kill here on a Harry. Wall banged.
They are just pushing right through. And gonna go ahead and use those teleporters, jumping over through the bads. They are just running right through. Only one flash there, just gonna run in, assuming everyone's over in B. They are right about that, so they're going to get the plant.
Are they gonna come through vents, or is it gonna be in heaven here? Looks like the Sova's gonna tiptoe up into heaven. They can hold this angle here. They don't have any way to smoke this off, so it's gonna really be come down to who shoots who first. Crazy moments, both trading blows there.
Look at Lakia's at 4 health, and we have Breach on like 2.
Yeah, it's a rough moment. Unfortunately, just doesn't work, and MUYAHO crushing that on the defender side in our first match.
That was a cool pistol round. I like the rotation that we had through the teleporters for the plant.
Yeah.
Normally that teleporter we don't see used like that very often.
Yeah, it was a good setup, but you know, unfortunately they were already low on HP, and especially in a pistol round, there is a number where you can't quite come back. It's not like you can spray transfer, you know? So instead, they just get
Not
picked
with the
off.
Ghost.
Not with the Ghost. You cannot do that. So they just get overwhelmed and get picked off.
All right, looks like a push up A short, very likely here for NUTURN. NUTURN has bought a few guns. They have a couple Spectres. They have a Bucky as well.
Okay.
Spending a little bit of money.
And so it seems like they are prepared to try to push into A here. Good smoke setup here. The double smoke over here cuts this in half.
Yeah, look at how Suggest is doing this. He goes over into Bads, checks it out for his teammates, and then shoots through the, oh my god, the dark cover and gets that kill.
Yeah, pretty insane there.
That
Getting
was
the kill like that.
crazy.
Buzz gets a kill using the Judge.
Really awesomely done. Now Buzz here in the U-Haul, taking a bit of damage from the paint shells, throwing zone out. Boombot being sent. Switching guns. Harry coming over, flanking those Bads.
NUTURN's handled this pretty well. The spike is ticking away. It's a 2 versus 2. Now just Buzz alone.
Oh my god, and it's Buzz against Solo.
Okay, gets halfway through. Oh my god, he just commits.
Oh my god! Solo, the last possible millisecond.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get it for a minute there. I mean, it makes sense.
First I thought he wasn't, then I thought he was, and then he didn't.
It's so funny because you can obviously get halfway through the defuse and then come back and try to take a fight there, but I think he said, I don't see anybody here. I might just be able to squeeze this out.
I don't think it was a bad call, but you know what? That was round 2, and that was a very important round.
Yep, that's right.
NUTURN spent a lot of money after losing the first pistol round.
Yeah.
And for them to take it down there just barely so, amazing. And you can see, look at the guns, or lack thereof for MUYAHO. Look at the shields, Tasteless, or dare I say lack thereof of shields.
Yeah, man, attacking side here, NUTURN looking very strong. And I mean, this is pretty much a throwaway round right now for MUYAHO. I mean, they can kill as many as possible. That's great. They may pick some unusual angles here to maybe get some surprise shots off, but yeah, I mean, I think it's important for NUTURN that they come in here with precision and actually don't lose too many players, but this should be an easy round for them.
Okay, Sky Smoke coming down right now. Allow pushing forward, coming around the side. It kills off the blinded 10X. Comes into U-Haul. Gonna take down Brimstone as well. Barely taking any damage. Allow with 4 kills. He wants that final kill
Is
as
there
well.
anybody else on this team, or is it just Allow?
Oh, he just missed the Phoenix.
Allow, also known as John Wick, has just moved through Bayern and killed so many players. Look at intro. Guys? Hello?
Where's everyone? What is Echo?
Yeah, intro. I mean, there's just no way that he can recover from this. And so this is going to be an anticipated second win on the board here for NUTURN.
All right. NUTURN with a very strong round 2 and then 3. But of course, it was a big save there for MUYAHO, so we should be seeing some much better guns this time.
That's right. I believe they were deliberating about going into the B site there. Getting a quick recap of this. I mean, really, this was so insane by Allow. It was one after another.
Yeah. Had the blinds, had the weapons. And here we are. Phantoms all around.
Yeah, and this is where it's going to be much more of an even fight. I mean, it was cool to see Allow dominate in that last game, but the reality really is that, like, some of these rounds are more valuable than others. So this moment specifically here, they're going to try to push into B. Harry's going to hang back, go behind the tube.
Yeah, he's hanging pretty far back there.
They're going to send the Aldrone to try to come in here and peek.
Yeah, here it comes. Oh, and they actually do see Phoenix over in hookah. Pops around the corner, gets shot off by Suggest. Cyber Cage goes down, and Hunter's Fury shot through the wall here as well. Suggest popping around the side, gets a big kill. Oh my God.
Ghana takes out Suggest back there. It's a 3 versus 3. The spike hasn't been planted. Teleporters used, rushing through Bats. We still have Lakia and Perry here in elbow. And this is going to make it actually really difficult to get over to A.
Yeah, this might confuse him a little bit when this gets planted. He pulls out of elbow now. Oh, sick kill there from Lakia, getting 10X up in window. Meantime, Perry gets taken down as Buzz pops around the corner.
Yeah, they're going to use teleporters here. But the only way to quickly get over here is up through the defender's spawn. And so Solo's ready.
Look at this angle he's taking. I love it. He's going to get a kill, I bet you.
Oh, damn!
2 of them! Right in the head! Solo clutches that out.
Yeah, normally we'd see players hanging a little bit further back, but basically taking an angle before you're really thinking about actually having a fight.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Getting as far forward as realistically he could.
Yeah.
And standing around the side with like the least cover. I love it. What a great move from Solo, showing why he was the best Counter-Strike player in Korea for so long.
Yeah, it's really so impressive here. Big kills here. It's kind of funny. I didn't expect for the other two players to hang back, but somehow this actually worked. I guess if they did start to run back, it's a pretty narrow hull. You can actually pop out of elbow and shoot them from behind if they're going to turn around, right? So pretty smart setup. We don't.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that a lot.
We don't traditionally have that teleporter used. That much at all. So
it's been used twice now.
Yeah, and we're only in the 5th round. It's been used twice to success, by the way.
Well, maybe
cool.
this is NUTURN's secret tech for the end of the tournament. They're like, that middle teleporter sucks. It's all about the one that goes on the outside.
Yeah. A very slow start here for round 5. Double stack up here to the entry of Hookah. And I see the spike now getting couriered over here towards B. Now, I don't know how much they're going to commit on this. Again, they've been using that alternative teleporter, the one that goes outside of showers, pretty often. So.
I don't know if they're going to end up using it again. That would be kind of wild. 10X checking down B short there. Okay, all the smoke's coming out. Recon bolts going in. Just all right, 10X gets blown up by Suggest there. Harry waiting on the other side of this smoke over in hookah.
The Raze has pushed all the way down through caves, actually.
Oh, this could really surprise it. That's going to be a funny angle.
Oh!
That
Taking
was
2
sick.
out. Solo and Lakia bite the dust, evening this out. 3 versus 3.
And Suggest takes down both Phoenixes. All right, backs up. They do have that planted.
Oh, Harry's going to come forward here. Going to reveal the location of his opponents.
2 versus 2. Can they actually get in here, though? Okay, Harry gets a kill. Gets killed there.
Oh my God!
Suggest, dude. Launches it out. 4 kills here.
That was crazy.
Jeez,
That was
Suggest.
so sick.
Nice.
That's not. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the showstopper used there, but yeah, if you know they're an elbow, you can really abuse those tight little maze-like hallways.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta say though, Buzz's move was even cooler. The way he snuck around like through the back, the caves and everything, and then just blast packs up and showstoppers 2 of them. Wasn't enough though. Still, NUTURN pulls out 4-1 right now.
Yeah, again, it was a round that MUYAHO could have won if a few things went differently here. Nice shot, Buzz immediately getting the kill on Allow. Great op push into Baths here.
Yeah, hopping across there as well. Throws out those paint shells, tries to get away. Get identified there for a moment.
They will be able to farm the orb here. But it's going to be a tougher round here. I mean, with that immediate op pick there. It's rough.
Yeah, might even be a little bit surprising. Like, we don't even have heavy shields here for Buzz. So
yeah.
Does pick that up, though. And, I mean, could help to swing it for sure. You know, you're up a man right now. 5-on-4 as the defenders. You have an op. Everyone's in position. B is locked up pretty tight.
Okay, here we go. So Jess gonna just come over, immediately shut down though by Buzz.
Yeah, looking for that op shot again. Perry gets the kill as he pops out a U-turn. Solo coming down. I mean, they're infiltrating like okay, but it's 3 versus 4 here, and there's still the op up in heaven.
Well, I think they want to plant. It's gonna be weird. Like Locky has to stay where Locky is. You know, Solo has to stay where Solo. It's a very awkward spot for sure.
Certainly awkward.
But you can get a spike plant. But again, should not be peeking there. Locky now picked off, making a seizing of this site much more easy. Solo literally within op range, lurking here through the dark cover, gets shot down immediately.
Let's see what Perry can do. He's sitting here in the U-Haul.
Yeah, Buzz really clutching this game here. Now Perry. You know, I appreciate the idea. Perry maybe can come out and try to get a shot off, but really they were peeking too much. I mean, when you have somebody opping you like that, it's so important that you just do not show your position to heaven. They did have the ability to plant that and hang back, but I think one by one they just expose themselves. And really Buzz getting those kills is what made that an easy closer there for the
absolutely.
The defender's side there. MUYAHO getting their 2nd win now as we go into round 7.
Looks like they're going to switch it up a little bit. We saw on the map there for a moment before this started. Buzz going over towards B. But NUTURN getting ready to rush into A.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like at least.
Yeah, they're going to do something to draw some attention over here. I don't know if they're going to commit. We've got the Breeze just checking to make sure nobody's coming around. There is actually a push through B lobby, by the way. Phoenix and Raze.
Yeah, that's kind of a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Buzz right now checking out everything on this side, but Solo is going through the caves back to A side.
That one
Phoenix rotating as well. Only Buzz left over here at B long.
So I think they're pretty confident that this is an A site attack. They do have the opportunity to try to flank over here. Okay, so we have another smoke that just came down here from the Brimstone.
Slowing it down a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to flash in here. They're going to all be moving at once. No movement here from the B lobby hold here. All right, here we go.
Gary sent in.
Allow comes out, fires some shots.
Oh! 10X not having it from Allow.
Yeah.
I thought for sure he's going to shoot him through the chin.
Yeah.
All right, Hunter's Fury coming out.
Yeah, firing that into a U-Haul there. Suggest so patient, so good. Gets the kill on 10X.
Suggest has really been kicking it up a notch the last few days. Buzz with that op.
Yeah, this is one of the features about the A site on this map is like it can be cut in half from north to south.
Yeah.
And you know, Heaven is great to hold to stop them from coming in, but after the spike plant, you can't do anywhere near as much with it. I mean, really, if you're holding an op on A, you want to make sure you stop them from getting the plant before.
Yeah.
Because there's just not a lot they can
point.
do from there, so they saved.
Yeah, yeah. I like the save, though. Yeah, like you said, you're sitting there with the op. You can't really get in there. And
If they push down, they probably lose that fight, and then the op goes over there.
Yeah.
And really, you know, where the op is, how many rounds it's carried through, or if the op is lost and then goes to the other team. I mean, it's a real way that things can turn upside down. So,
you think the op should be a hero unit gun, where only one op is in the whole game?
That's the ultimate, is you get an op.
Yeah.
Okay, Jet.
Ooh, Buzz.
Okay.
Oh, he's waiting. He didn't take that shot. Sometimes you see people take that shot.
Yeah. Pretty patient there.
Yeah, shock bolts coming in.
Cloudburst coming down now. They're going to go back through caves here. It looks like it's going to be another attack over here on A. B is pretty stacked. Cypher and 2 more agents there.
Sova? Okay, he's actually just switching over to vents. They have Brimstone over near the truck.
So this is a very seizable A site. I mean, it would be a 5 versus 2 for now.
Oh, sends the Owl Drone actually through. Checking out B short. No one there. All right, allow. Tailwinding in, throwing down those Cloudbursts. They try to get into U-Haul, gets gunned down.
Okay, so this is their site to take. They're planting now. We've got the Cypher, the Phoenix, the Rays rotating. 2 in the south, 1 in the north.
And yeah, that's really hard to take over, right? You have 2 sitting here over in the U-Haul. You have Perry going back towards the link. Oh, I love the angle he's trying to take here.
So this is
Locky is switching it up with him.
Oh, Harry, great headshot there onto Lakia.
Harry, though, took a big shot as well. He's down to 10 health.
Thing is, they haven't made any real progress onto the actual site. Okay, so they're just going to use teleporters. There's basically been no way for them to actually save this. And so they're going to sit inside here. It will be Buzz, again, bringing that op into the next round. And it's a tough one, right? Because once you've invested in the op, you can't really afford to lose it, right? But then there's moments where you can't really take fights, right? And that was a moment there, too. I think they were so confident it was going to be a B push. And then, you know, the spikes planted. They've got 2 players that are kind of going to come through the path that the attacking side came through earlier. But, yeah, you can't really do it. And so there are these situations where Buzz is just unable to commit. And this op is not getting them any more wins right now.
That's definitely what we're seeing, right? Like, they want to get those early picks and pick up the victory, but even that is not working out for them. Buzz now going to throw this boombot down, B long. Fault line does occur. Backs up with that op still. Trying to get those shots, can't do it. Blast packs away from B long. Suggests, though, taking out Harry. Over here near window. NUTURN. Where are they going to? Are they going to go up a short now? It looks like it. Suggests is pulling back. Solo watching for any flanks. They're being very careful about it. They're like a SEAL team the way they're moving together.
Yeah, they're very coordinated. So they're going to be inching forward now. Just going to have Omen hold that side. You know, MUYAHO has been pretty ambitious with some of their defender side pushes, and so I think they're roaming right now, trying to see if they can find anybody who's overextended. They are going to creep into B. Now, oftentimes B lobby was already held. Like, they push all the way out there. But not this time around. And this is not going to give the defenders at A side a lot of time to scramble over to B.
Rolling Thunder going to clear this very, very quickly. Intro coming back out.
Oh my god, he's
ton of damage.
So low on HP. Oh, excuse me, that was actually his ulti. I was like, why? He has 9 HP. Why isn't he going away? Excuse me, guys. We have the spike being planted.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, it's not. They got the kill. I believe it was on the Omen that was planting.
Intro with 4 kills there during that battle. And here we were thinking he was dying, throwing his life away.
So, we have a big win here for MUYAHO. I will say I thought it looked like it could have been a place they were seized there on NUTURN, but really that came down to the fact that they shot them up before they could really get a spike plant. You know, MUYAHO was using the clock to their advantage. NUTURN was roaming down around caves and in through connector, but yeah, if you don't get the spike planted in time, you don't have a lot of good setups or time to get good setups after that. One-way smoke setup over here.
Blast packing in through that sky smoke. Suggests up high here on the crates.
All right, Showstopper is ready. Does get the kill there on Lakia.
Throws down the boombot. It does get shot, so someone right outside that U-Haul now.
Ooh!
Raise versus raise. Time to throw those paint shells.
Buzz is insane with this op. It is crazy.
Ooh, does get gunned down, though, as he comes around the corner. Suggest gets him.
Yeah, great kill there by Suggest. Right now, it's just Solo and Suggest. And really, it's just one player actually on the A site. Again, the Phoenix over here on the B side is ready to, I think, go through teleporters if need be.
Yeah. I feel like he's ready for a lot of things right now when they call him in. All right, Solo coming in.
Are they going to just get the op and run the clock, or
it's
are they
possible.
Actually try to plant?
Maybe. I mean, Solo was known for using the op in Counter-Strike, so maybe he's looking for some counter-opping.
Oh my god!
I don't mind this idea.
Oh my god! Wall banged him. Takes out Ghana.
All right.
And now they're going for it. Now there is a Phoenix over here ready to help defend. They are going to set off the Cypher tripwire. It's only got 10 more seconds. They have to plant.
As soon as he hears it, I think he's going to come around the side. Yeah, look at that. And the patience of Intro finishes them off.
The fact the Phoenix never left that position. They knew that there's a real possibility that if they actually sit at A for long enough, the rest of the team is going to kind of close around them. And one of the funny features of the teleporter is whoever goes in there first in that situation can basically stop the other player from using the teleporter too. You just get killed as you come through. It's not a fight you want to take, but keeping the Phoenix back there and right in this moment, getting the shots on those two players, putting this 4 now to 6. NUTURN still in the lead, but MUYAHO is looking pretty damn fearsome.
Yeah, the last couple rounds, they've actually looked a lot stronger than their opponents, so kudos to them for that. MUYAHO with some great planning, great execution here as well. Okay, tries to use run it back there, just shoots through the smoke, doesn't work out. Harry here set up at window. Looks like they do want to come B.
Yeah, they don't seem to be very fond of the idea of pushing through this room that we're looking at right now. So here we go. Paranoia sent there into that area, but they're not actually pushing through.
Yeah, Suggest just got taken out very quickly, and now with that neural theft.
By the way, the raise is going to come from behind. They're about to get flanked. Damn, Buzz is such a savage with this op. It's insane.
Buzz is playing a sick game here.
Yeah, and I love that Buzz flees that spot immediately.
Well, now it's 5 against 3, and they're on the defense.
This is probably the best defense game that they've had, honestly. I mean, look at this. Any angle they come in, they're just getting shut down.
Yeah. Finally, Allow takes down Intro. But I think Intro's already done enough this round to remain on the team. All right, Cloudburst going down. Starting to come in.
Okay, 10X gets a great kill there, picks off Allow. It's just Perry remaining.
Well, Perry comes in, takes down 10X. But, I mean, you can never plan, right?
Well, he says otherwise. I think he actually can get the plant, but he's going to get hit from 2 different sides. Perry!
Oh my god.
Perry! Oh my god. Ghana's going to
this is such a funny.
Okay, okay.
If Perry had taken that,
that would have been insane.
That would have been quite the round from him.
I was so confident that they were just going to get shut down, and then he takes out that many players and almost wins the entire round.
Amazingly done.
Crazy moment.
6-5.
Yeah, we only
last round.
That's right. One more round here. They can't take anything with him into this next round. There are no pockets in the grave, Artosis. Artosis is choking on water right now.
Oh my god. There are no pockets in the grave.
That's right. Or
yeah, did you know when they bury someone, they sew their pockets shut?
There are no pockets in the second half. So.
They're ready. A short it is.
Yep.
Everyone's waiting over on B just about. Alright, I think we're going to see rotation from Phoenix immediately. Intro coming through the back.
Damn.
Oh, blast pack here. With that judge going right through. Oh my god, Suggest wants blood! No! Oh, and he gets it!
So insane, he's just continuing to push through. Showstopper is ready, gonna be shot into heaven with his, okay, actually does not quite get a kill.
Oh, Suggest! Are you kidding? This guy's crazy. Okay, he gets taken out. Buzz puts him down. Of course it takes Buzz to get rid of Suggest. No one else could do it.
He's like everywhere right now.
Dude, seriously.
Okay, Buzz getting the kill there onto Solo. Showstopper ready, but cannot find a target. Blindly fires into the dark cover.
Oh, Lakia gets him with that shock bolt.
Not much time left. Makes a diffuse sound effect. Yep.
Gets the kill there, and NUTURN gonna go up to 7-5. I tell you what, that was insane. Like, I just want a highlight round of what Suggest did there. Suggest, like, hunted them back to their spawn, and then he, like, kept going.
Yeah,
he found out where their families live and visited them. It's like, what are you doing, Suggest? He was everywhere. Then
It was actually crazy. He pushed all the way through U-Haul, and then he was, like, pushing to spawn, gets the shot without a moment of hesitation, turns, gets the showstopper ready, fires a rocket inside of heaven, and then immediately pushes back.
Dude, he was on the hunt. It was crazy.
Well, you don't normally have a raise with a judge on that side of A just wrecking it.
Well, he knows he needs to get close, so why not go through the vents?
So crazy. NUTURN is up 7-5, but I mean,
this is a match right here. This is a sick
real
match.
Whew. So it's going to be NUTURN here defending the A and B site. MUYAHO needs to plant that spike. MUYAHO definitely had a strong middle of the first half there.
Yeah.
They really pulled it together.
The middle rounds, they did a great job. It felt like, you know, the initial pistol round they won, and then NUTURN immediately took round 2 with I guess it was a bye. They were just very poor. And then they took a couple more rounds, and it felt like NUTURN might start to run away with it, similar to how we saw Vision Strikers going. But MUYAHO kept their cool, and they fought right back. They did have a couple tough rounds where the planting was really good by NUTURN. They couldn't do much with the AWP, and they chose to save. But you know what? I think overall, looking at the way they played, I really liked it. I think that they are playing fantastically here.
Yeah.
All right. Ghosts, Frenzies, Classics. Let's go.
Okay. Ooh. Intro just going to keep trying to push. It's so important right now for MUYAHO to start to win these first few rounds. They need that standard
It'd be huge if they win this
pacing to come out ahead for them. Harry pushed out into B lobby. It's just a Sova defending B, by the way. They've over-defended A. And so B is going to be MUYAHO's for the taking unless this Sova is completely insane.
All right, here we go.
Oh, now they smoked it. Everybody knows what's happening. And we're going to have to see them try to retake B now. This was a gamble, by the way, here for NUTURN, and it did not pay off.
No, it certainly did not.
They basically wanted a hard counter, an A push.
They really took over B here as well, so let's see what they do to get out. Lakia comes around the elbow with that Owl Drone. Looks like he's going to start pushing his way out. In the meantime, Suggest coming over with Perry through B window. There's the Sky Smoke there.
Yeah,
Fault line goes down towards B Hall.
Sky Smoke takes a while to actually dissipate here, so
it's a long
time is not on their side here. Coming in. Oh, the raise is picked off.
Suggest.
Oh my, are you kidding me? They are just unreal. NUTURN just massive. Oh, look at MUYAHO. Did you see the cameras on the players? Oh, I mean, it was just their heads getting thrown back, so frustrated.
Well, that's because they got shot there by the ghost of Suggest. You kidding me? He hops out the window, walks over, headshots 2 or 3 of them. He's still hunting. Unfortunately, his team killed the rest.
It was crazy how well they retook that.
Yeah,
it did seem like the smoke setup initially did actually allow them to come in at such an angle that they could blindside them. They were basically all stacked inside tube and a few on the right and on the left here, but they went for a pretty narrow, tight defense here. We're seeing it here, and they basically got hit from both sides. It did not seem like communication was good, actually, after the post-plant.
Yeah, no, they were a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off there for a little bit.
Getting shot by judges. Chickens with their heads cut off, and then Jess with a judge killing them.
Oh my god, the biggest blind ever, the biggest shock roll ever. Okay, so, Solo kills 4 of them, and he blinded 5 of them.
Woo!
That was quick.
I was actually looking in Artosis's face, and then I looked back, and there were 4 dead players, and I'm like, huh. So a big shutdown there onto the B site. Are they going to go to A this time, or are they going to keep trying to make B work?
Allow, by the way, looks like he's going towards Bads with the AWP. So we already have an AWP up.
Yeah, 3rd round in the second half.
That's pretty quick, huh?
Okay, so we've got a pretty big spread here. They're going to basically hang back and see if anybody's going to push. The Jet is going to be able to farm the orb. So Jet's got the, I guess she'll stay here, and if she can get a shot and then tailwind away, she will.
Definitely what the plan is here. I think.
Oh my god!
Nice try. Has to get out of there. That's a raise. Watch out.
Yeah.
All right, Buzz sending in that boom bot. Clearing the way.
So they've got control of showers. That doesn't mean they're going to commit to it.
Sitting through that fault line. Blind comes out as well. Buzz not afraid of anything.
Yeah, they're going to gather back up over here towards the B site. The Cypher is going to slowly peek in here. Probably throw a camera up. Try to take a peek in if he can. Lakia is ready.
Ooh, oh, you Harry, so fast. All right, curveball coming around. Intro jumps in. No one's there, though. Well, except Suggest, who's sent behind, takes him down.
Another plant over here. And this is going to be a tricky one. We had this happen on the other side, but I don't think Allow really wants to push this. I mean,
well,
they
he's
just
got
this up.
Yeah, you're not gonna break that. It's not gonna happen.
Okay, Intro gets the kill there on Perry.
Ouch! Ouch! NUTURN. NUTURN's score gonna take a U-turn here.
Yeah, MUYAHO's going to get this win, and you know, again, similar to what we've seen before. This is a 3rd round up. You do not run in the 3rd round with your up.
Well, that's why it's Ghost. You can run with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So he's going to hang back. And by the way, you know, it is an option here for MUYAHO to go hunt down the Opper and get the op. But they did not do it. So they're going to let them carry that. Important moment there. Yeah. They had enough players. They could have gone on the hunt, gotten the kill, and then gotten another win within the win that they had.
Yeah. But you never know if you're going to lose some doing that as well. They played a little bit safe. Allow gets his off through the next run. All right. I tell you right now, for me personally, and you can see it reflected in the scores, it feels like the Buzz and Suggest show. These two are just, everyone else is actually like basically negative KDAs, and those two are killing everybody. Really?
Okay, they're both going to have to back away from here. Paint shell's coming down. Exiting window.
Takes a shot, but keeps flying. Okay, backing up right now.
And they're actually sending the spike back around here. All the way over here to A. They made enough noise. They've drawn the breach away.
Allow gets intro there while standing outside the bats. Kind of a very forward position, but it pays off brilliantly.
Better be careful here, Allow. Jake's out Buzz there. Another big play.
This is brutal. Intro and Buzz both falling so quickly. Allow looking for a 3rd. Perry is guarding the way out of Bads right there. Allow not taking his eye off here. Knows that someone wants to come around. I think we're... it looks like he was preparing to throw down some smokes, but Ghana gonna back up. He does have the spike.
Yeah.
They still have 3. What's the choice here?
I mean, they just haven't made any headway here. The Opper just shut them down so handily.
Do you save here?
I mean, I don't know what they're going to do.
It looks like they're going to save.
I guess they're just going to go for a 3.
Yeah.
A phantom save and just wait it out. I mean,
I think it's fair. Like,
yeah, I think it's fine.
They were getting wrecked, and they don't really have what they need, I think. They don't know where everyone's at.
Okay. So be it. So the 10th win is put up here for NUTURN. Kind of a anticlimactic victory, but they're only 2 more wins away from getting to 12.
Allow just getting those 2 very clutch kills.
It's a different game when you've got an op on the team that's able to do plays like that, because you're just shutting down anybody who peeks. It makes the decision making so much more difficult.
Yeah. Well, I love seeing the decisions made as well, though.
Yeah.
Right? Because they decided, you know what? We don't have what we need here. We can't combat this. And they pull back. They save 3, and it's like, yeah, it's 10-6, but better that than 10-6 and having no guns left over.
Right. So a very straightforward push in here. And they're going to come down here and just try to get an immediate plant off over here. Keep in mind the Opper right now is actually not over on site. So good betting there. No Opper in heaven.
And a bit of a killing spree here so far.
And so
3 against 2.
Jet's going to stay in heaven firing some shots, but it seems like the Sova's going to have to do some real work down here. Okay, so Alau's actually going to push with the op. Cloudburst goes down. Another Cloudburst comes, trying to bait out anybody.
Yeah, Intro going to run through that Cloudburst.
They haven't actually defused yet. That was his ulti. He's bought a little bit more time.
Yeah, he used that till the last possible second, so you can definitely tell what he's trying to do. And it works out.
Yeah. No op going into this next round. It's going to get exploded into the void.
Down it goes. It's kind of interesting watching the way that these teams are playing with the op and what it can and cannot do on this map.
Yeah. So we're going to have...
They should sell a shoulder strap so you can like have a phantom on your back while you have an op.
They really should do that.
Shoulder strap, that wouldn't even cost that much. Truly, like 100 creds, 200 creds.
It's 7-10 right now. NUTURN's still in the lead, but a disappointing game there. Not a well-defended spike site, and I think they're going to go in here for A again.
Yeah, it does look it that way. Showstopper is out. Double blast pack here from Buzz. Shoots it off. Does not get the kill. Boombach going to be sent into the Bads. Throwing in the paint shells as well. Does end up falling. Solo and Suggest getting a couple kills on 10x and Buzz. Suggest again getting Buzz.
Unreal. Perry now takes Harry out with the Phantom, leaving just Ghana left over in one of our quicker matches here.
All right, well, Ghana tried to make something happen there.
Another win here for NUTURN. Pounds going down. Easy defuse, an 11th win. Again, 13 wins, and you have taken the map bind. And it's looking more and more like this is going to be a NUTURN win. It's been an exciting back and forth, but unless we get something crazy going on where MUYAHO really begins to clutch this, I'm not sure how it's going to go.
Yeah, it feels like they just have to step it up a slight notch. They're not that far behind NUTURN, but yeah, it feels like a lot of this is falling on Buzz right now. I really do feel like he is playing amazingly.
Yeah. Okay.
Buzz ready with the op on the attacking side.
Yeah, so now we have both teams with an opper. Buzz and Allow.
I want to see him blast pack in and do an op headshot on someone from the air. That would be the most amazing moment. All right, Perry backing up. Buzz trying to get in here.
This is dangerous.
Yeah.
I like the Omen smokes here. Just make this spot impossible.
And they back up.
There's just not a lot you can do. And in the way that Omen can stagger his dark covers, you can just basically have that never accessible.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right, Allow standing on top of that little empty cube thing that we sometimes see with that op. That's what it's called, right? The empty cube.
Yeah, that's a technical term for it, yes. Lakia gets the kill there, taking out 10x. going to be a little bit more difficult now in a 4 versus 5 to get that spike planted.
All right, down comes that Rolling Thunder. Buzz eating it. Lakia gets the Cypher as he comes out of window. Fault line goes down.
Yeah, they may think twice about going to B. Instead, it's going to be a push up here into A mid, but only 2 players left, Buzz and Ghana, and they really need to win this. There's not much more of this map left.
Solo comes around the side, misses his shots. Great jump there.
And there it is. A blinded Raze is gunned down there by Perry. NUTURN now with that critical 12th win. They know it's almost over.
Yeah.
The finish line is in sight. And, I mean, MUYAHO's going to try their best, of course, but they would have to win, like, everything. Literally, from here on out.
Yeah. You know, they're not all that far behind. I think they have been putting out a really good game so far, but NUTURN does look a step up here, at least on Bind. But let's not forget, Bind is a strange map, right?
So, I think we've had some kind of delay here.
Yeah, some issue. We'll figure it out. Well, not you and I, but people.
It's actually you and I. Artosis has his programming laptop up right now. He's in the game. He's got the VR goggles on and the gloves, and he's moving through cyberspace right now, trying to figure out how to hacker man this solution. So there's been some issue. We have paused the game. But yeah, there's not much time left here unless MUYAHO really starts to have a miracle. It's 7-12 now. MUYAHO's looked very strong, but I think especially when we got to the op games here from NUTURN, they just kept shutting out MUYAHO every time.
Yeah, they're getting a few more picks with it. I think Buzz did a great job with the op as well. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's just it's funny how much it changes when you have the op. Like if you lose any of your members, it's like, oh god, yeah. I mean, we have the op, but how do we get on top of that spike when they have Crossfire coming out of little?
This was a 3rd round op too, so they basically saved as much as possible to get the op, and I mean, we've had so many rounds where it's like one player is immediately shot down.
Really puts a kink into your plan.
Yeah, it makes peeking so much more dangerous. I mean, there are obviously some predictable areas where the op can be. We've seen it at B long. We've seen it at a Heaven at A in that area up there. But yeah, if you pop out and you're not that fast, you can lose a teammate immediately. It's why we see the spike, put in the back of the attacker's base so early on. I'm going to drop it, the spike somewhere, and then the whole game, becomes trying to cover the spike.
Yeah. Don't want that.
I never noticed there was a table back there. Look at that.
Oh gosh,
Would it be great if there's just like a guy eating a sandwich at that table? Just like we never talk about it. He's just
Keanu
there.
Reeves. Oh wow.
Huh.
I'm like, you're wonderful. He's like, shut up.
Yeah, you're annoying. Okay, so we've got.
Is Allow going to be peeking down A short? That op?
Maybe. I mean, it's kind of like when you see the Killjoys rotated around or Cyphers, and they have to mix up their setups. You have to do that with the op, too,
Yeah.
Don't want them able to predict every time.
Buzz going to clear out the baths. Let's come around the side. They really need this. They need to do their best moves. Allow. Waiting here. Actually going into U-Haul with an op. Okay. I'm just going to rotate around, I think. Maybe go up to Heaven? No, actually taking that long angle.
Yeah, right now this is so well covered. The Cypher camera is up here in B lobby. You can see this Sova that's peeking out. He actually moves the camera now. Cypher's going to come in here and try to take a fight, it looks like.
They got to make something happen here.
Oh my god, he missed it. Okay, so he's been detected. He throws a cyber cage down to keep himself safe. But that may be giving away the attack here on B. They're going to go through this narrow area.
It blinds them as they come out. That was an awesome move, but actually Suggest gets gunned down by Buzz. A huge moment. But MUYAHO down to 2.
Lakia is just murdering over here. Just intro remaining. Reloading the gun. The lone Phoenix stuck, pushing through here. Through Hookah now.
Yeah, the spike is out there, unfortunately for him. Does not have his ult.
Yeah. This is start rolling the credits, boys.
Yeah, good move. Oh boy. He's courting disaster.
There
and
it
down
is.
he goes. NUTURN
Nicely
gonna
done.
take bind.
Yeah, NUTURN crushing there. And now I'm wondering if we can have MUYAHO win a game here. They did a good job. They put up a good fight. It was actually a fun map to cast, but I do feel like it's becoming more and more clear that NUTURN is the better team.
Yeah. I mean, I think so, but let's, you know what? To settle it, let's go to split.
You don't want to make it just a best of one?
Nah,
okay.
It's fine.
Tell you what, let's make them play one more map then. How does that sound?
That's what I want.
And then if MUYAHO wins, it's even, so then they gotta go to a third map, right?
Yeah.
Great round there, though. I mean, you really, again, the usage of the op back there, completely shutting down any pushes into A or B. The attacking side there from NUTURN was also equally impressive, especially seeing Suggest come in there and completely slaughter.
Suggest, it was like he saw red at some point. He was like a bull charging forward. It was actually, he had a few rounds in there that were absolute madness.
Pretty crazy.
Like, some of those rounds, the way he was moving, it was like, you're either a genius or a fool. And he was a genius.
So 13-7. MUYAHO, yeah, especially on that attacking side, they just couldn't really do much, could they?
Yeah, it was a little bit tough.
Even that pistol round.
I mean, they took. I guess MUYAHO for attacking. Yeah, they didn't take many rounds at all. Yeah, you're quite right. The pistol round. Wait, no, that was on the other side. But yeah, they took like 2 rounds only. So it was 7-5, and then we switched. Yeah. Ouch.
So now we're gonna have the second map here. That was split, right?
No, that was mine. Now we're gonna go to split.
That's what I meant. Split is gonna be the next
yes,
map. Yeah,
that's right.
Mine. Look, I don't know what I'd do without you, Artosis.
I'm here for you, Tasteless. Look, you
can going to split. That's a very different map to play on.
Oh yeah, and that's why I'm kind of still excited about this, even though NUTURN won that.
Let's also not forget NUTURN had some cool techniques using the other teleporter.
Yeah, they
to
did.
go into the A site.
They did. I think they have some strategies hidden beneath. You can see the 2 MVPs from the team so far. I mean, this was easy to see for anyone with eyes, man.
Yeah.
Suggest and Buzz were absolute killers for their teams. I think that one player on each team had a positive KDA during that, other than them, and they really were killing everyone for their teams, respectively.
Guys, we've got a short break. We come back, map number 2 with MUYAHO versus NUTURN. Remember, the winning team goes on to fight Vision Strikers in the finals of VALORANT Masters Korea. We'll be back soon.